Alright, hey everybody, this is an overview of the Tex Shinobi mechanical keyboard with built-in track point. It's based off of the SK8855 external keyboard from IBM. Mine is actually a pre-built. You can get it in the DIY kind of package. But mine's pre-built. It comes with stock MX Clear switches. Sounds like this. Alright. Really great actually, but that's not the point of this video. It comes with a USB-C output slot on the top left-hand corner. Comes with a right angle plug here, USB-C, and a bag of replacement keycaps. It's got the blue enter key, which is really nice. Has Mac compatible command keys. I believe there's the option keys, extra FN keys. I have my FN and control buttons, keycaps switched, and they're different sizes, so you actually need those replacement, the spare keycaps. But overall, really nice quality. You can hear the O-rings I've put under these track point click buttons here on the left and the middle click, versus this is the stock right click. These are linear switches. I pulled up the keycaps. It looks like red stem, so maybe cherry reds. So just quickly, the pros and cons. So the pros, obviously, number one has to be the track point. This is the main selling point of the keyboard. If you've ever used a ThinkPad laptop or other, I guess the obviously external keyboard that this was based off of, you'll be very pleased with this track point. I currently own a ThinkPad X270. Love the track point on that. I think this one's actually even better. You can actually adjust the switches by hitting the FN, going on the FN layer and hitting 1 through 9 to adjust your speed. This is all built into the hardware and the controller itself, which is excellent. As you may know, the middle button on ThinkPads can either function as a middle click, or you can hold it and do a little scrolling action. Works great on this keyboard as well. There's actually a dip switch on the back, and there's 6. All right, this is the cool back sticker I have on mine. There's a nice little dip switch here, number 4, that you can flip on. It actually enables a dual function, which allows you to use this button when you click it as middle click, and when you hold it as a scrolling function. Built into this keyboard, which is great because on a laptop you really have to download a special piece of software program. Really not a big deal, but this is really useful for when you want to bring it around to other computers, plug it in, and have that functionality built right in. So I think it's really cool that Tex chose to build this functionality directly into the keyboard. You can also obviously reverse the scrolling direction with another dip switch. There's also a Bluetooth module that's available. It plugs into there's a SATA connector under this lid right here, where it goes in and it kind of sticks out, I believe, a little bit. I believe it uses AA batteries, which I personally like, but I didn't get the Bluetooth attachment because I don't really have any other devices I want to connect this keyboard to. I just have it connected straight to my ThinkPad dock, and it works pretty well. Other things that I like, the keycaps. They're ABS keycaps, which is not the best, but they got to save money somewhere. But I do like the fact that they're sculpted. I believe they're an ADA profile, so a little bit lower profile sits into the recess of this case here. So I really like that that they feel the way they feel. They're very unique feeling. The surface area is smaller than your typical keycaps, but for me, it almost forces me to have to be more precise when it comes to finger placement. I think it's just a unique feeling set of keycaps. I mean, I may get over it over a few weeks, but the initial impressions of it is pretty good. Some people may not like it if you have big sausage fingers, but I don't. Otherwise, the build quality is just super solid. It's heavy, which really reflects that build quality, but if you're someone who plans to use it pretty much in one area, on a desk or between a couple of desks, and you're not having to transport it much, I think this would be a great option. I think it weighs in, I don't have a scale, but it feels maybe almost like 2 or 3 pounds, somewhere in that range. Looks super utilitarian. I love the all black color with the little red nubbin. But the design is super unique as well with this wrist pad, so it's gonna stand out no matter where you put it. Cons, obviously we talked about the heaviness of it. I mean, I would love to take this keyboard to work, but really it's pretty much the size of a second laptop, and that's not going to fit in my work bag. It's heavy. You know, it actually could be used quite well as a HTPC keyboard if you just have it on your lap, and the fact that it has built-in keycaps makes it really great as well. What else? So that's pretty much it. I think there's not really much in terms of cons. The keycap, I mean, the legends on the keycaps are laser engraved, so they're obviously not going to last as long as something like a double shot or die sub keycaps, and you can feel the engraving, which is not my preference. I got this from mechanicalkeyboards.com, and they don't offer a blank keycap set, but if I had to get it again, I probably would get the blank keycaps just to avoid the legends inevitably being rubbed off. But overall, I think this keyboard is pretty great. I mean, if they were to, you know, offer a smaller version of this, and I know they have the Tex Yoda too, which is essentially like a 60-65% keyboard with the trackpad built in. That one's out of production. It's also like $300 or $400, which is insane. This one's luckily under 200 pretty much, and for this build quality, you can't go wrong. I was expecting this keyboard to be probably in like the 300 range. But yeah, if they were to revive the Tex Yoda, make it about this big, maybe chop off some of this key rest, the wrist rest area, it could be a really viable, compact, you know, 60%, 65% option with the track point, which I think this is the only keyboard really that's still in production with the track point. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you know, please comment below. Thanks for watching.